You're watching Red Weatherman. This is your tropical update. Fred has dissipated down to a tropical wave. That is going to be the case for about 24 hours. And then it will regain tropical cyclone status and then strengthen into a tropical storm and possibly a hurricane. And now it is tracking farther west, looking at a landfall in the Mobile, Pensacola area if the storm moves right down the center of that track, which we know it hasn't exactly done. So, assuming it might go a little bit farther to the west, we're looking at some impacts possibly to New Orleans, Mississippi, basically everywhere from New Orleans all the way over to Panama City. You should be concerned about the progress of this storm. So, for the sake of analysis, we're going to assume it goes right down the middle of the track. Well, on Monday, that would put the storm right about there, and you would have a southerly wind coming off the Gulf of Mexico, pushing all of that seawater up against Pensacola Beach, Destin, Fort Walton Beach, and to a lesser extent, probably Gulf Shores and Orange Beach as well. So we could see some minor flooding there. And don't forget that we have probably at least 10 to 12 inches of rain coming in some of these areas. And the other thing, too, is you're going to see some water being pushed out of Mobile Bay towards Dauphin Island, up against that area. And you could potentially see some storm surge flooding in downtown Mobile with a more easterly wind potentially, especially with the storm tracking farther west. So that's the most important stuff about Fred. Now let's take a look at a new tropical storm that we have, Tropical Storm Grace, and it is approaching the Lesser Antilles, where we have tropical storm warnings up for those islands as well as the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, and tropical storm watches up for the Dominican Republic. Currently, the storm is expected to track towards the Keys. However, there is some potential for it to go up the East Coast or potentially cross the Florida Peninsula and go out into the Atlantic. So we will continue monitoring both of those over the next several days. And then the Eastern Pacific, we have Hurricane Linda, which is now up to Category 4 intensity. However, it is head out to sea, so no concerns there. And then the Central Pacific is quiet, and that will do it for your tropical update. Please like the video down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, hit the Rumble button if you're on that platform, and ring the notification bell if you're on YouTube, so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll have more coverage out either tomorrow or Monday.